to time, there arise among human beings people.
What's up, family? I'm Reggie.
And I'm Elvi.
And this is To Please English, the place where you come to learn about Black American slang and how to use it properly.
I was tripping when I saw you. My brother smelled like marijuana.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. This is your boy, Reggie, and the lovely...
Elvi.
How's it going, Elvi?
Good.
How you feeling?
Great.
In essence, I just asked the same question twice. But today, you know what? I'm feeling it a little bit. I'm feeling it. For all my listeners out there who are Jay-Z fans, like I am, that song, that little jingle I sang, is from Jay-Z's song called "Feeling It," and this song came out back in 1996. I don't think Elvi was born yet.
Thanks. I was still an angel.
She was still an angel. You still are an angel.
Aww.
You still are an
I'm
angel.
a living angel.
Yeah. I mean, you were living back then too.
Well, I was an actual angel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And now you...
Like living on Earth.
Oh, okay. I got it. I'm slow. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really slow. Dang, that's cold. Don't do me like that. You wait a minute now.
For real?
For real. So, we're looking at feeling it, and you feel me and things like that, right? Have you ever heard someone use this phrase before, Elvi?
Yeah. Again, mostly among Black Americans.
Yeah, that's right. Have you ever used it yourself? Do you use it sometimes?
No, really. Not really. If I say feeling is and the actual, well, like the textbook way of using feeling.
I see.
I'm feeling good, like that kind of feeling.
Yeah, I see. So it's kind of like a greeting in some ways. It could be like a greeting, like I'm feeling. How are you feeling? Oh, I'm good. I'm fine. I'm whatever. Yeah. But also, I want to go back and think about when I first heard feeling it, right? So when I first heard I'm feeling something, or I'm feeling this, or I'm feeling that, when I first heard it, I was probably early to mid 90s. And then after a while, I started hearing it when I got to middle school more in a romantic way. Yeah, romantic.
Ooh, romantic. Yeah. What do you mean?
So when you say it in a romantic way, it means more like you like their personality, you're attracted to them, you like the way they look, in that kind of way. So I'm feeling blah, blah, blah. Ooh, I'm feeling Elvi. Ooh, yeah, let's go. I know that sounded really creepy to our listeners. This
Teacher,
is not
I
usually.
didn't touch you.
Speaking of which that sounded a little bit perverted. But speaking of which, I've had students where I've said things like, "You feel me," right? So "you feel me" just really means that, do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm talking about? Are you in agreement with me? Or something like that, right? Yeah. And a lot of times, as you know, I get comfortable when I'm around or with someone quite a lot, and we are on a level where we know each other quite well. I get comfortable, and I'll sometimes slip back into Black English vernacular or Black English. And with my students, I do it quite a lot because I see them all the time. I see them almost every day. And one day I was explaining something, and it just came out, and I went, all right, blah, 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 blah. And then at the end, I go, "You feel me?" And then the students looked at me like, "What? Teacher, we didn't touch you." And I was like, bruh. Why?
That's awkward.
This is no. And then I explained, like, "You feel me" means, do you understand? And then they go, So in this case, even though these students are near native speakers, there still is kind of a language barrier in some instances, especially when it comes to Black English or Black English vernacular.
So what are the other ways to use it? So
some of the other ways we can use it, outside of you liking somebody in a romantic way, or outside of like, "Oh my God, I'm feeling Tyrone over there. The other ways you can
Who's
use,
Tyrone?
I don't know, but you better call Tyrone for my speakers out there who like to listen to, not my listeners, not speakers, my listeners out there who like Erykah Badu. There's a song called You Better Call Tyrone.
Okay.
But this is nothing to do with that. All right. So you can use it for like a situation. So if there's a situation that you like, you can use feeling it, or you feel me, or I feel it, or I feel that. Or if you're giving a compliment. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at some ways that we can use this in a sentence so that the listeners know how we can use feeling it, you feel me, so on and so forth. Okay. All right. So one of the ways that we can use feeling is if you're giving someone a compliment. So if I see Elvi and she's wearing this banging dress, like she looks so good in it.
Green
and I
tea
say,
dress.
Green. I refuse to say you look good in a green tea dress. Also, that's pretty impressive of someone to make a dress out of green tea. All right. So I would say, Elvi, I'm feeling your new dress. Like that means I really like it. I'm giving you a compliment. I'm feeling your dress. I'm feeling your glasses. I'm feeling your hair. I'm feeling your nose. I'm feeling your ear. Don't
feel my ear.
Yeah, those last two parts. Don't say those things, listeners. If you're really listening, don't say those last two things, unless maybe there's cosmetic surgery. But that's neither here nor there. Okay. All right. So another way we would use this feeling is if you like someone. Okay. So for example, wow, who is that guy I saw you with yesterday?
Oh, it's a guy that I'm kind of dating. I'm really feeling him.
Ooh.
Because I mean, he's Michael B. Jordan, so you know.
Jesus. Anyway, so as you can see, Elvi really likes Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan. I mean, if you don't know who he is, he's
Just
Killmonger.
Google him. Just Google him.
You can Google him, but he's Killmonger in Black Panther. He's in Creed. He's in like a whole host of movies, and it's Elvi's infatuation. Yeah. If you don't know now, you know. There's something you know about us now.
Yay.
Okay. So in this case, Elvi likes Michael B. Jordan, and she's saying, I'm feeling him because she likes him. Okay. Or she likes the way he looks. All right. So now let's look at a situation or a place. So we can use this at another way for if you like the situation or you like the place. Okay. So for example, let's look at this sentence, Elvi.
I've been really feeling the foodie scene in Taipei.
Okay. So in this case, she likes the scene, the foodie scene. I'm not even sure if Taipei has a really good foodie scene. Maybe.
Maybe. I was not born there, so I can't.
So in this case, the situation is the foodie scene, or the place is the foodie scene. It could be even for a restaurant. Like, oh, I'm really feeling this restaurant. I like the Indian food here, right? So you can use it for a restaurant. And you can also use it to make sure a person understands you. Like I gave you the story earlier in the podcast about my students, right? So you can also make sure that people understand. Let's look at this sentence here.
How do I get to the train station?
So you got to turn left here and it'll be on the corner. You feel me?
What? Don't touch me.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
I understand.
That's good. So again, if you noticed, the way I said it was, you feel me? You can say it like that. Also, some people say, you feel me? That's more if you're from the South. So me being from the South, usually I would say, you feel me? Or you feel me? You see how there's one is kind of up, you feel me? And then one is, you feel me? This one is more down in tone, right? All right. So another way to use you feel me is in a situation where you both are experiencing or have experienced the same thing. And it's like to show agreement with another person. Okay. So let's give this sentence a try.
Oh, it's so cold. My bones hurt.
Man, I feel you. So in this case, it's like, oh man, I feel you. It's cold as hell. We're both cold. I know what you're going through.
It's hella cold.
It's hella cold. There you go. Or if you say something like, my feet hurt from these heels, and if I wear heels, I can say, oh, I feel you. But I would probably be a woman.
Be weird if you say.
I would probably be a woman or non-binary, and I might be like, girl, I feel you. Like that. Yeah. So in that case, that's how it would be. All right. Do you have any questions or any ways that you, any questions about you feel me?
Well, actually, I do.
Okay.
Because in this context, if you say you feel me, meaning do you understand? So how do you usually respond to that?
There's a few ways actually you can respond to it, but I think I'll just stick with two. So one of them is just to say, yeah, I feel you, or yeah, I understand, or just okay. Now another one is it's kind of a filler, right? And what I mean by that, if you notice Americans, the way we talk as a filler, we might say like, so I was walking to the store like yesterday, and like I was trying to figure out if I could go in front of the person, but like I don't really know if he was like really like paying attention. So I was like, yeah. So we say like to think about the story.
Yeah. And
so that we can get our story, our ideas across, or the story across. The same thing for you feel me. Actually, it's the same thing. So like I can tell you a story and I'll say you feel me. I'll probably say it so many times as a filler that you don't need to respond. You'll intuitively you will know when to respond.
I think it's similar to you know what I'm saying.
That's exactly
like,
it.
You know.
You know what I mean? I'm saying? It's exactly, that's exactly it. So a lot of times I might be talking to someone and I say, man, I went to the store yesterday, you feel me? And when I got in line, you feel me? This lady was looking at me crazy, you feel me? And I was like, yo, lady, what you looking at? You feel me? Right? So in that case, it's a filler, right? You don't really need to, like you said, it's like, nah, I'm saying, nah, I mean. So yeah, those are the ways that you could probably, it can also be responsive. You can respond to in a certain way or not respond to. Okay. Other than that, I'm not really sure if there's a wrong way to say you feel me.
I don't think so.
No, there shouldn't be any
well,
wrong
you can't say that to your boss though.
No, you absolutely should not say this to your boss.
Like, hey boss, you feel me?
Hey, principal man, you feel me? Like, we gotta get these test scores done. You feel me, cuz? Like, you feel me? So yeah, in this case, your boss, and again, like we said in previous episodes, previous podcasts, depending on what field you work in, right?
Yeah.
Again, like if you're working in music or if you're working in tech, maybe you might be able to get away with it, depending on your boss. But usually, just stay away from it, right?
Yeah.
That's what I would say. Okay. So, guys, wow, you made it. You're still here.
Good job.
Good job, guys. I'm really feeling the way you guys have responded to our podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys
really
are hella loyal. Oh, don't forget to follow us on Instagram and subscribe to our channel or podcast, whatever you call that. Make sure you leave some good comments because we will check.
Absolutely. Leave those comments. Follow us on Instagram too, please, English. Also follow us all over any podcast, right?
Whatever platform you're using.
Look, if you on Mars and you want to listen to us, I think there's a Mars podcast. Okay, maybe I'm joking. No. But anywhere.
Yep.
Right here, right now. Guys, thanks for listening to Please English. We'll see you around.
Bye.
Peace.